Hey guys, 27 Tim here. It is 10:30 Saturday night, September 13th. I'm exhausted. I just got home about an hour and a half ago. It's 9 o'clock from the Old Man Memorial. Dynamic Disc hosted out at Lake Park in Louisville, Texas, and also LL Woods, which is another course close to Louisville. Um, I played an intermediate today, going in there just thinking play well and have fun, and unfortunately I didn't do much of either. I woke up this morning and it was about 60 degrees outside. If you guys are from Texas or know anything about Texas, that's cold. In September, we just had like 300-degree days, a few days ago, and so everybody was wearing their sweatshirts and sweatpants and everything. The wind was gusting off the lake today at 30 miles an hour, so it was a struggle. At one point, there's a hole that's about 350 or so, 360, and it's straight down. It's a really easy hole. You got the lake right here on the right side, and then trees on the left, so it's a big hyzer bomb for me. So I pulled out one of my bosses today, and I tried to put it out over the water more because I knew the wind would get it because it was a right to left wind. It ended up taking my disc, lifting it up over the trees, and I landed in the fairway of the hole that's the next hole, and it's a good ways off to the left. I almost hit cars in the parking lot, so that was a disappointment, but hey, I mean, I still didn't play as bad as it could have been. I shot 3 over my first round. The lower round was 2 under. A lot of people shot 1 over, so 55. But so I was just 2 strokes back from a lot of people. Going into the second round, I just kind of had my head down because just was not feeling good today. Just not making putts. That's really what killed me today. I had some good drives, but I couldn't compensate. I had 7 3-putts and 6 front rim bangers. I had to count them because I had so many of them. So that was a huge disappointment. I don't know what it is. I just couldn't figure out my putting today. I finished my second round at 1 over at LL Woods, which was pretty cool. I mean, 1 over is not great. I wish I would have shot like 3 down there because I definitely could have done it. But like I said, I didn't show up with my putting today. Every time I had a birdie there, I had a bogey to complement it. Until like the last few holes, and then I went bogey, and then I didn't have a birdie. So I finished 1 over. I started that round birdie, par, birdie, and the second birdie was on a hole that's like 460, and I pretty much parked it. I had about a 35-foot putt, and I cashed it. And then after that, I just kind of fell apart. On the next hole, I just had a 60-foot putt, and I ended up throwing into the wind and not laying up correctly, and I left myself a 30-foot putt and missed the putt. And just kind of went downhill from there, snowballed. So it's all right though. Overall, I finished 4 up, tied for 11th place out of roughly 40 guys or so, 45 or something like that. So I can't be too disappointed. I ended up making $51 for in-store credit up at the Dynamic Disc Store, which I only used 6 tonight, but I'll show you that in a minute. So entry for the tournament, Dynamic Discs, they gave us the Felon. I picked out a 171. It was one of the heavier ones I could find, pink, because a lot of discs they have are pink, so I grabbed this. I think it's a cool disc. It's speed 9, 3, 0.5, and 4. So I was told it's supposed to be very much like a Firebird, almost even a little bit more overstable than a Firebird, but I have yet to see. Because I got this and it's brand new, I don't think I'm going to throw it at all. I was thinking about doing a video review on it, but at the same time, I kind of want to leave it brand new and put it on my rack. We'll see what happens. I'm not quite sure. I have to decide. Let's see. Then I was warming up with one of my buddies. His name's Emerson. He ended up tying with me for 11th place today, which is pretty cool. I'm actually playing with him in doubles tomorrow. Old Man Memorial has 2 rounds at Lake Park tomorrow, which is my home course. We're playing doubles. This kid's really good, so I think we're gonna play pretty well tomorrow. I'm excited. Hopefully, I show up tomorrow. But he found this boss on one of the holes at LL Woods. It was kind of buried in some brush because he couldn't find his in a tree, and so he was looking around. He found this, and I'm like, all right, if I jump this fence to go get your disc, I want that boss. He's just like, I'll think about it, and I jumped over and grabbed it for him. He's like, all right, you can have it if I throw it and I don't like it. And he threw it and he didn't like it very much. It's very flat, but it's a little tacoed. It's a 2010 stamp Town Lake Open, January 31st, McKinney, Texas. So 2010, I mean, it looked like it'd been sitting in there since 2011. So it looks like it's Texas heat will bend them a little bit and getting cold. But so that's a cool disc. It's gonna sit on my my collection because I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool disc. And then the last one I got today, I was off the used rack at DD. I used 6 of my winnings today to buy it. It's a Panzer, Heiserbomb Panzer. I've been trying to get into Heiserbomb more. I've got the mortar. I now have a Panzer. So I putted a few times with it, and I don't know. I really liked it. It's very overstable. It's like a Rhino, a beadless Rhino. So I'm debating on trying it out tomorrow in my bag, or if I should just wait for another week and then try it out. I'll probably just end up leaving it at my house tomorrow, and then later on this week try to go out and play with it a little bit more. Honestly, my putting was so bad today. I don't want to blame it on my putters, but every time I threw a putt, my putters would flip over and not go where I usually would throw it. So I got that A, because I wanted to try it out, and B, because when I practice putted with it a few times, I really liked it. So we'll see. And then I guess the last thing about the tournament. So my caddy, I had a buddy from my disc golf club caddy for me because he wasn't playing in the tournament, so he said he'd caddy for me. We were out warming up with Emerson, and his name's Hunter, and we were warming up at LL Woods, and one of the holes, it's hole number 5. It usually plays about 320. I want to say about 320, yeah, or 300, somewhere around there, 300, 320. But they had covered that basket with the trash bag, and they moved the basket over the creek and back, and it was a 460-foot hole. That's the one I parked and birdied in my second round. Well, as we were warming up, I threw my drives out to the actual basket, and then my caddy Hunter, he threw one of them out towards that basket, and then he wanted to try for one at the other basket, and he aced. Now it was covered with the trash bag. It still made it in the basket, and it sat right in the pan. So technically, we gave him the ace. We said it's his ace, so he got his first ace today, which is pretty funny, pretty cool. Out of courtesy, I guess I had to give him the disc. So he took my yellow Champion T-Bird, which it's a disc that I don't have a replacement for, so I might have to go get a new one at DD tomorrow. But it was cool for him to get his first ace. So I don't really mind giving up a disc for a buddy like that. I'll just have to see what I can replace it with. Actually, my partner tomorrow, he says he has a disc for me, so I'm kind of excited. I don't know when I'm going to get it, though, but we'll see. So it was a good shot. We had a lot of guys. We had about 45 guys in the intermediate, so that's pretty cool. Just not real stunned with my performance, but hey, I mean, still cashed out. I can't be disappointed. My round ratings today, I had one 903 and one 908, so it looks like my PDGA rating is going to be just about 905. Because at Cedar Hill I had a 903 also. So that's really much all I have for this video. No leagues today because of the tournament. I'll have leagues next week. I'll have the doubles tomorrow, so I'll get you guys an update on the doubles tomorrow. And if I choose to, I might do a video review on the Felon That's if I decide to throw it. If not, it's going to sit on my rack. I'm not quite sure, so we'll find out. If not, I definitely have a few reviews coming up. I already filmed my Banshee and my Omega, and so I just need to edit those and post them. But I'm going to put this one up right away. That way you guys have something to watch. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.